everybody, it's Gypsy. You know, I've been watching a lot of videos about the tiny house movement, and I've just decided there's just no way I could do it. I admire people who can live in a tiny house. I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. And I don't know, I don't want to call myself materialistic, because it's not that I put a lot of value in having a lot of things. It's just that I have a lot of things that have a lot of sentimental value to me that I'm not willing to part with. My house that I live in is a prefab home or a mobile home or trailer, whatever, caravan, whatever term you want to use for it. I have about 825 square feet, and I live with my 4 cats. And I decided that maybe I would give you guys just a little bit of a tour of my home. It's a mess, I'm not gonna lie. As I've said from the beginning, I'm all about being open and honest and truthful and showing you things like they are, because that's real life. We all live real life. We don't live inside some Hollywood movie. So I thought I would just kind of walk you around a little bit. It's been a while since I've done an inside video. And yeah, I'm going to turn the camera around now so that you can actually see what I'm looking at. I'm videotaping me in a mirror, so hopefully this is coming out okay. I hope so, anyway. And yeah, let me turn it around and give you a quickie little tour. So we're going to start, actually, we'll come over here to my front door. This is my front door. And you will see from the front door as you walk in, I've got a lot of stuff. You see, I have some solar lights. There's one right there. Because the power goes out a lot in the woods here at Smallwood. So I like to have them on hand. It's my big rubber tree. This actually is part of one that came from my mother's funeral in 2009. And it was only about 2 feet tall, and I have since divided it about 6 times. Since 2009, and it's really tall. As you can see, rubber trees are really good for filtering out the air. And this is to the left of my door. I have puzzles and games. All of these up here have yarn in them and various projects that I work on, because I'm a little bit ADD. I think I've never been diagnosed as such, but I can never just sit down and do one thing at a time. And you see, I have more books. I have somebody coming on Wednesday to look at the fireplace and hopefully tell me I can hook up my stove. That way I'll have it for winter. This is my living room. And Baxter. Say hi, Baxter. Oh, and there's Derby. Yes, say hi, Derby. Yes, I'm surprised they're performing. To teach my grandkids what is for the light and what is for the fan, I have a fairy with a star, and that's for the light. And then I have a feather, and that's for the fan. Magic! There's Magic. He's probably playing with Tabitha, who's probably hiding. But anyways, I usually get 1 of 2 comments made about my place. There's a bench that I just made. And that is that either, oh my gosh, your place is so cluttered. It's so full of stuff. How can you stand it? Or I get told, wow, your place is so full of character. There's so many neat things. I collect teapots. So there's some of my teapot collection up there. And this hippo cutting board that's black was actually made by my great-grandfather many years ago, and I inherited it, and then I painted it black because it can't be used for a cutting board anymore because it broke. But as you can see, I like things, and I like pretty things, and I like unique things, but everything works for me. This is kind of how I've always lived. I grew up poor, and maybe that's why things have sentimental value to me, because, you know, when I got something as a child, it really meant something. Oh, I forgot to show you the laundry room. It really, you know, had an impact and was special. This is my exciting laundry room. And right there is the door to the cat run. And that's how the cats get into the cat run, to use the litter box that's outside. I also have one litter box inside. I have 2 litter boxes outside and 1 inside. But anyway, here's from the kitchen. You can kind of see what the living room looks like. And I love plants. So the air is always purified. Tabitha! Hi, Tabby! There's my Tabitha girl in magic. And this is the hallway. And yes, I do have things hanging everywhere. Everywhere. Because I like that. It makes me happy. It brings me joy. And I do clear things out. I do get rid of stuff. I don't keep everything. But there are things that I do like to keep. And I'm of a mind you should decorate your house in a way that makes you happy. As long as it is functioning and safe, it shouldn't matter. This is one of my favorite pieces here. That was the year I was born, in case you're wondering. And let's see, I was born on a Tuesday. I was born on a Tuesday. And I do change my decorations out. I had to put this up high to keep it away from my grandson because there's too many little pieces and he's only 2.5 and I didn't want him to choke on anything. And so he likes looking in this mirror though, so that's why that's down low. This is actually my guest room, or it will be. Once I'm able to purchase a bed, I think I may get just one of those blow up air mattresses and put in here. But this is, you know, it's not as, I guess, everything on the walls as the hallway is, because I want to try and make this a comfortable space for when someone stays the night. So, and then I have this bathroom in here, all exciting. And yes, I do have plants in pretty much every room of my house because I like them. There's me. Hi. And there's some more stuff on the walls. And yes, these are real plants. They are not fake. They are not fake. This is one of my favorite pictures. This is actually my grandparents. Isn't that brilliant? I love that. I love that picture. This is a picture of one of my old kitty cats when she was a kitten. She climbed into the tree. And that is an old picture of my children. They don't even look like that anymore. It's kind of funny. So now we're in my craft room. Probably the messiest room in the entire house is my craft studio. And my philosophy behind that is, well, if I'm making stuff, I'm making a mess. And I see no reason to keep it pristine if I'm just going to pull everything out and make a mess again. But it's kind of organized. It's organized to me. You can see a little bit of my OCD, you know, tendencies, because everything is labeled. Everything kind of has a place, or it's in order. Yeah. But this is where you see my computer. So where I sit, and actually I was working on some crafts yesterday, so I have stuff out, and my keyboard is actually on my printer right now because of it. And I get ideas, and I stick things up. And, yeah, I like this room a lot. My mother had used this room as her craft room, and so it just seemed befitting that I use it as a craft room as well. The reason why that curtain is open to the closet in here is because I was trying to air it out a little bit. It gets really musty out here in the woods. It's so humid that I have to let things air out. Otherwise things start to mold. And that's why I have a fan right there too. Because with the fan, I can just pop the fan on and it moves the air around a bit. And if you're wondering what kind of crafts I like to do, name it. The only thing that I don't really do a lot of is scrapbooking. I know how. I think my favorite crafting is crochet. And that right there, as you can see, is Gypsy's room. We're not going in there because I feel that the bedroom is a private space. And so, sorry guys, you're not going to get to see my bedroom. That is an indoor clothesline. It retracts, I pull it out, and then I can hook it to a hook that's right there where that plant is, and I can hang clothes inside so they can dry in the winter and not have to run the clothes dryer. So, and you probably also noticed I have lots of oil lamps in conjunction with having all of the solar lights. You can see I have another solar light here. This was a gift I got for Mother's Day from my daughter. My mommy made this for me. She quilted it many, many years ago when she was still alive. I made this mobile out of some shells and sea glass that a friend of mine sent to me. But now you guys kind of have an idea of why I don't think I could live in a tiny house. I just have a lot of stuff. And I don't think it's bad stuff. And I'm not judging anyone who likes stuff or who doesn't like stuff. I think it's a personal choice. My main focus has always been, is it safe? And does it bring me joy? And is it useful? And so, if it does all those things, then I have it. And I use it. And I enjoy it. Right now, my house is safe. You can see I can walk through my house perfectly fine, no problems at all. And for the most part, everything has a place. Even though it may be up high near the ceiling. Everything is, for the most part, organized. But it does bring me joy. And look, you can see my floor. I mean, I have plenty of room to walk. Things are not completely piled up. Things are, well, the way I like them. So I guess this is kind of my impromptu response to all those tiny house videos. If you can do tiny house, more power to you. I think that's fabulous. But right now, for me, 125 square feet is perfect. No, I don't want anything bigger, and I don't want anything smaller. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you'll know when I post videos. I'm trying to get in the habit of posting a video every Sunday. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I do read each and every one of them. As a matter of fact, I would like to give a big shout out to Brenda for catching a mistake in one of my videos that I uploaded. There were some problems with the sound quality and I didn't realize it when I had uploaded it. And she was kind enough to comment. And I saw that comment and I went back and I went, oh my goodness, something happened and it messed up in the uploading process. So thank you, Brenda, very much. You're one of my regular followers and I really do appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you for stopping by Smallwood Homestead. Namaste. Have a great day.